For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
The St. Louis Cardinals visit the Raleigh Rough Riders for the National League pennant. The NFC Championship. It is Sticky Bleachers. I am Cory.
I'm Bobby here for a fun matchup here between two of the NFC's best. And Costanzaro starts that off with a short little kickoff there.
I hope these are the NFC's two best because that's who we've got in the championship game. Ted Ginn with the early return, and that's where the Panthers will start. From their own 45, Cam Newton and company scoring points all season long. Let's see if they're going to keep doing it in the playoffs, Bob.
Yes, absolutely. This is the matchup people have been wanting to see all year long, and Cam Newton takes off, making people miss left and right with the first down. And the Panthers already driving here at their at the Arizona's 28.
Not surprised to see Cam Newton go for the keeper right away in this game, and here he's got some time, and he's going to keep it again. Looks like nothing open downfield, and he's got another first down on his feet, Bob.
Absolutely. He had a lot of time to throw. The secondary must be doing a good job there covering the wide receivers for Carolina. But it won't work for a third time.
The spy finally comes into play here for Arizona, wearing their alternate black uniforms again. It seemed to work out for them so far in the playoffs, and they're sticking with it. This one is deep to Brown, who's open in the end zone for the touchdown.
Billy Brown with the touchdown there. That was a beautiful throw and an even better catch there. And Carolina quick on the board.
Yes, once again showing their quick strike powers, and let's see if Arizona can keep up with them in what could be a pretty high-scoring game today, Bob, especially with the Arizona defense playing like it is so far.
Absolutely. We'll see if the Panthers can do what they did last week with a quick 31 here in the first half, but I don't believe we're going to have that type of game here. Arizona's got a great offense as well.
I'm with you there, Bob. Billy Brown taking it out. He's up to about the 14. Unwise choice to bring it out from the way back of the end zone, but he did not get caught back for a safety, as we've seen in the playoffs here on Tecmo Super Bowl 2016. Carson Palmer, his first play, has lots of time to throw. Gets it out of the end zone. He's got Troy Nicholas open down the field. Just overthrew him. Just
laid it all out there, and the Cardinals almost with a huge play. But Carolina
Palmer would like to have that one back. Ooh.
Big pressure there by the Panthers, and the Cardinals are pinned back.
Yikes, moving backwards here. A dangerous pitch to Andre Ellington in his own end zone, and he's not going to get the first down. He's not even going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and they're forced to punt on their first possession.
This is a dangerous punt as well, with the pressure that the Panthers have been getting.
As they have been getting some penetration, but he does get the punt away safely, Bob.
And again with the return and a short return there, and the Panthers take over with nice...
very good coverage on a deep punt. Very nice coverage. As it is, though, they'll still start with good field position, but could be much worse with a dangerous Ted Ginn returning.
Yep, and Cam Newton again with all day to throw. And off the hands there of his wide receiver, and second down coming.
You have to wonder if the coaches told him, like, okay, Cam, I know you've got room in front of you. You've got to use your arm a little bit more, buddy. We're going to need you for the Super Bowl if we win this thing.
Ooh, maybe an ill-advised pass there into some good coverage, but... third down and 10 coming here.
He has faith that Greg Olsen can pull that one down.
Yeah, well, it is his go-to guy, but Tolbert will not be denied, and he gets the first down there with 44 seconds left here in this first quarter.
And that Arizona defense has got to be getting tired already after the quick strike and the 3-and-out from their own offense. They've got to be generating some push here as this long first quarter goes on.
Absolutely. Fatigue is definitely a huge factor, especially when we get late into the season like this. But with the dump down to Tolbert, and he makes it all the way down to the Arizona 28. It was a nice little screen pass there by Cam Newton.
It was nice. It looked like you said, Bob, a little safety valve check down play, just enough to get them that first down, keep this drive alive, as the first quarter will come to an end on this play, and it will be Cam Newton ahead for about 3 or 4. And just like that, we're on to the second quarter with a 7-0 lead for the Panthers.
Yes, a very fast-paced game already, and if I'm the Panthers here, I have to worry about how many shots that Cam Newton's taken here. It's getting towards the end of the season, and he's been roughed up quite a bit, so let's keep an eye on that.
I think that's why they might have said maybe cool it on the keepers a little bit there, Cam. Try to use your arm, although that one was off target to Tolbert, and they're going to have to go for a field goal.
Yes, it looks like they're going to line up here for a field goal, and Gano with a 35-yard field goal. Oh, and he misses left.
Ooh.
No good. Shades of Blair Walsh there.
Ooh, shades of Blair Walsh wide to the left. Ooh, good memory, Bob, there of the real-life horror show that was the Minnesota game.
Oh, and Carson going deep, but it's intercepted. Again, that was good coverage there by Carolina, and the Panthers quickly take over here. Let's see if they can put points on the board.
Yes, unfortunate for Carson Palmer. You felt like they really needed that possession. I know it's still early in this game, but Cam Newton can score points quickly, as we've seen already.
Yes, Carson can too. But
Carson can too. Right you are, Bob.
Powers with the sack. And that's what the Cardinals need here. They need a quick 3-and-out to get the ball back here to get some points on the board before halftime.
Yes, if they get the ball back, then you can just call that last interception an arm punt way down the field as it was. Here's a measurement, and it will be just enough for the first down.
And Carolina keeps the chains moving. With 3 minutes left here in this first half. Cam Newton under center, back to pass. All day to
Plenty
throw
of time
again.
to throw.
Yep.
It's picked off.
And Powers with the interception. So the turnover that the Cardinals needed, and they take over at midfield.
Let's see if they can capitalize on this before we go into halftime. Carson Palmer is going to be sacked, not the direction that they need to go here. 2.5 minutes left to go.
No, if I'm a Carolina Panthers fan, I have to like all the pressure that they've been getting and the ability they've had to move the ball down the field. Ellington.
Yeah, clearly not afraid to stay on the ground here at 2nd and a mile. You have to wonder about that play call. I guess you can't throw away the playbook just yet, but now they've got 3rd and very long. Palmer got plenty of time to throw it. He's deep down to Fitzgerald. Whew. Ooh.
I don't know if there's something up with Carson Palmer. He had, I think, 4 wide receivers open, and he overthrew the deep guy.
Yes, that was unfortunate. Larry Fitzgerald, of course, the hero of last week's game in real life. And they're punting off. Let's see if Cam Newton and company can get some more points on the board here with under a minute to go. Tedkin setting them up in pretty good field position, Bob.
Yeah, making it out to their own 30-yard line here. That was a pretty nice return. And Cam Newton goes from the shotgun formation, and he quickly takes off.
Room to run.
Room to run, yeah. They might be trying to set up, get in a field goal position. They bring out the chains again, and first down again for the Carolina Panthers.
Yes, under 2 minutes. We are going to be confirmed. They will call the timeout. 38 seconds to go. I would say they've got time for about 2 or 3 plays here with 2 timeouts in their pocket.
Yeah. Cam Newton takes off. We might get another first down. Oh, comes up just short. But they'll take another timeout and getting closer and closer to that field goal range.
I think it's time to start going to throw to the sidelines here for Carolina and company.
Yes.
Let's see if that's what they do. No, it's Newton up the middle again.
But Newton with room to run. Oh, when he puts the ball on the ground, can Arizona recover? And they will. Patrick Peterson with the recovery.
The first half is going to end on this play, though, unfortunately for both teams.
Yep.
So Cam Newton, you would like to have seen him maybe get down there right around the 30-yard line with 1 second to go, call the timeout, and have a chance to kick that field goal to go up by 10. But as it is, 7-zip Panthers.
Yeah. The Cardinals have not completed a pass yet, which is a bit troubling if you're an Arizona fan. But you also have to be happy that it's only 7-0 when it could definitely be 10 or 17-0 with the way the Panthers have been moving the ball.
Yeah, a couple of bounces could have gone the Panthers' way, and they could be in a much deeper hole than they are. But yeah, as you said, Bob, as it is, Carson Palmer and company only is 1 touchdown down, and that certainly is within striking range for them. As we get ready to go on to our second half, it is my great privilege to remind you that all of our Tecmo Super Bowl 2016 games are brought to you by the good people over at tecmobowl.org. Also a lot of knowledge over at tecmobowlers.com and many other places. You'd be surprised, everybody, at just how much Tecmo Bowl action there is going on here in the 21st century. Graham Gano to kick things off to get us started for the second half. Billy Brown takes it at about the 21. He's back to the 30. He's up to the 35. He's making a couple of moves. He's to the 40. He's to the 45. And that's where he'll be brought down about the 47, Bob. Good field position.
Good field position. Nice return there by Brown. And Carson Palmer under center. Backs up to pass. Again, all day to throw. And he throws into double coverage.
Ooh.
Another ill-advised throw there by Carson Palmer and the Panthers.
Looked like it sailed a little bit on him. If that would have been on a laser like I think he wanted it, Troy Nicholas maybe could have pulled that one in. As it was, 2 defenders were able to close on it.
You have to wonder, Carson Palmer did dislocate his finger a few weeks ago. You have to wonder if that's been bothering him over the last couple weeks here. But Palmer, deep ball, wide open Michael Floyd, and we have ourselves a close to tie ball game here.
Wow. Just busted coverage.
Yeah, well, they've had it all day. Carson just hasn't seen it, but that was a good throw there and an even better reception there by Michael Floyd, and the Cardinals tie this game up 7-7.
Hard to believe after watching the domination of the Panthers defense in that first half that they come out on the first drive of the second half and tie this game up.
Yeah, second play. So Cardinals definitely with that quick strike offense as well. That's why people have been wanting to see this game all year long. So.
Well, we do have a good one, and let's see how it goes down in the books here. 3 minutes left to go in this third quarter. Cam Newton and company taking over. He's in the shotgun, and he's going to complete it. Tolbert for the first down and much, much more. He's to the 45. He's past midfield. He's going to be caught at about the 46 of Arizona. Trouble already, Bob.
That was a great throw there by Cam Newton. He hung in the pocket and took a huge hit after the pass, but good for a first down and then some. And he goes Superman. And Patrick Peterson with the interception. Wow.
Whoa.
Our cameras couldn't even cover that. That was crazy.
Never seen a view like that on our Sticky Bleachers HD cam. Wow, that was a beautiful play.
HGH is a hell of a drug.
Right you are.
Oh, and they put the ball on the ground.
Ball's on the ground, and who's going to be recovered by? Oh, the Cardinals look like they're getting it back. Fortunate.
So, things starting to go Arizona's way here. So it's set up for another first down, and Carson Palmer back to pass. Good coverage there by Carolina in the secondary, and an incomplete pass. Sets up a second
his
down.
safety valve even covered up. So Carolina doing a really nice job on defense on that play, and they're going to have to stay in this game.
Oh, but he got Michael Floyd wide open down there, and he throws in double coverage across the middle of the field.
Again, maybe he's having problems with his eyes today.
I know, he might be having
Maybe the beard's a little thick.
Yeah, might be. Helmet's getting in the way or something.
Yeah, and again, he's throwing into coverage. Seems like they've thrown out their running play in their playbook, which is a little bit bizarre here with a tie game and only in the third quarter. Butler's going to punt it over to Ginn. It's a nice punt. End-over-end kick. It's booming. It's all the way down to about the 9-yard line where Ginn will field it, and he'll fumble the ball.
Can they get the ball? They got the ball back.
The Cardinals, Drew Butler.
And 2 seconds left in the third quarter.
Wow, what was the punter doing all the way down there to recover that fumble, Bob? I'll never know.
I know. That was a crazy, crazy play, but Carson Palmer takes a shot in the end zone.
Oh, incomplete. That ball looked like it bounced around for about 15 minutes, Bob, on that punt return play. Nobody could seem to get their mitts on it, but fortunate for Arizona that they did get their hands on it eventually.
It was bouncing around like a greased watermelon.
Right you are, partner.
Yes, absolutely.
And
Carson's going to show his legs.
He's going to get onto his legs. Ooh, and he's crushed at about the 6-yard line.
2 ACL tears. No biggie.
Yeah, he's clearly not scared, but they're going to have to settle for a field goal attempt, which is no good.
And we have ourselves a tie ball game here with 4:26 left, and the Panthers will take over at their own 20. The pitch to Tolbert. Tolbert with room to run. Oh, he makes a man miss. Ooh. Makes another man miss. And he gets the first down, and then probably an extra, 7 or 8. So.
Yeah, nice run. And that's a couple of missed field goals in this game that you'd like to say could be the difference, especially when it's tied here in the fourth quarter. Just about 3 minutes 44 left to go in this ball game.
Absolutely. You need kickers with the clutch factor, as we've seen in Super Bowls past. So.
That's right. And you know what, Bob? I'd say with about 3 minutes. Ooh, it's picked up. I'd say with about 3 minutes left to go, I'd guess next team to score is going to win this ball game. Bob, what do you think?
Yeah, I think that's a pretty accurate prediction there. And Ellington with a nice run.
Hey, Colin. The next touchdown probably wins this game.
Yeah, I think the team that always scores the most points will generally win the game. But, crazier things have happened.
That's right. We'll see here. Arizona taking over and thinking that maybe they are going to be the lucky ones, the recipients of that last turnover. Looks like they're going to try to have the last possession.
2nd and 3 here. Let's see if they can get a big first down. Might have to bring out the chains on that one. Oh, nope. They're just giving them the first down here.
Nope, it's confirmed, and they're calling timeouts here with 2:36 left to go. Interesting. With as much time as left and as much field as they have to cover, calling timeout.
Oh, and Kuechly with a big sack there. And I saw Michael Floyd open again, but that was some pressure there by Carolina.
Yeah, it's hard to expect Carson to get the ball out on that one. Now, this time, if he sees an open man, he's got to hit him.
Middle of the field. Oh, but the huge completion to who else? Larry, the Savior, Fitzgerald.
Wow, he was quiet in last week's game simulation, but not so much in the real-life game. It's a hand up to Ellington, and he's in for the go-ahead touchdown.
Yeah, Andre Ellington finally showing up here in the postseason. Puts the Cardinals up 13-7 with the point after coming. That was a pretty wacky turn of events there for the Carolina and the Arizona Cardinals. But Arizona.
Very strange sequence there. We've had a very interesting game so far. People wanted a good one, and they have got it here. 1:42 left to go in this game, and let's see if Carolina can make some magic happen.
Obviously, have to take some shots downfield, and they don't have a lot of time to do it. So, Cam Newton in the
Luckily,
shotgun.
they have speedy receivers and a good quarterback in Cam Newton. They've got plenty of men open downfield. They go to Greg Olsen underneath, though, just enough for a first down, Bob. So now Cam Newton's missing open receivers running in the open.
Absolutely, yeah. We got to wonder what they're seeing down on the field. Obviously, we have the bird's eye view, so it's a little easier for us to play Monday morning quarterback on Sunday.
On a beautiful Sunday afternoon here in North Carolina. And Panthers calling timeouts, 53 seconds left to go, and they've got a lot of field yet to go in under a minute.
Yep, and this running plays with Tolbert, although I know he can break one off, I don't necessarily agree with it.
Yes, and he was not able to get out of bounds despite running up the sideline there to save a timeout. So poor clock management on this final drive here. Whether or not it ends up being the final drive of the game, we'll see.
You just see Ron Rivera fuming down on the sidelines. He's definitely yelling at Tolbert there, get out of bounds. But
Yes, what are you doing? Trying to pick up a couple extra yards at the cost of a timeout.
But
Unfortunate, but Cam Newton.
It looked like he had a lot of daylight there, but that was just some good defense there to catch Cam Newton there in the open field.
That's right, but he cut it back inside and was brought down in the field of play, so the game will end on this play, and that's how it's going to end. Cam Newton not even taking a shot downfield, thinking maybe he could break it wide open. And our final score here in the NFC Championship game simulation, Cardinals take it over the Panthers 14-7, Bob.
Yeah, the Cardinals definitely fighting through, and with another impressive playoff win, showing their heart, and the Panthers with some interesting plays and play calls down the stretch there that could be the difference. And as you see, Cam Newton had a pretty nice day, but those 3 interceptions were pretty killer, and a lot of turnovers from both teams, actually. And Arizona just benefited from them. What'd you see, Cory?
That's right. I would say that was the story of our game. Also, looking at the winning team in the playoffs, good for 20% completion rate. I believe he was 1 for 5, and that one was the big one to Michael Floyd, wide open there for the touchdown. But besides that, Carson Palmer was pretty quiet. He did attempt to make that touchdown run on his feet, maybe ill-advised. That Andre Ellington did finally punch in here just at the end of the fourth quarter.
Yep.
But very, very exciting game and very interesting. I don't think a lot of people would have picked the Cards to win this one coming into hostile territory for the high-powered Panthers. But I guess we'll see what happens next week.
Absolutely. Cardinals off to the Super Bowl, and we'll see in the next game who they face. So for Sticky Bleachers, I am Bobby.
And I am Cory. You can find us on Twitter at Sticky Bleachers. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us all around. Be sure to get in touch. Let us know what you think, and we will see you next time.
Adios.